I'm Patrick Bailey with whiteboardcoder.com. Today is August 7th, 2016, and in this video I'll be installing a Nest thermostat here in my mother-in-law's house. Okay, before you probably dive into this video, I just want to show you the official Nest video, and here is the URL for it, which I have in my show notes. And so you can click on here and actually go watch this video. This is a very short video for the amount of information they give you on exactly how to install it. They do a really great job. It's probably a good idea to go watch this. And then you can come back and actually watch just me do it, just as a normal person. So, okay, so what do you get in the box? So let's do a simple unboxing real quick. I think this is the 3rd generation one. So we got the thermostat that mounts to it. And what do we have for tools? Let's see. Yeah, we got guides, information. Okay. And then I saw this earlier, which is kind of cool. This mount, what they have to mount. It's really nice because they have all the colors here. So you can put all the, you can take all the, we'll show this later, we'll take all the wiring out and you can put the wiring in here by color really nicely and lock it in. And then this mounts to the wall from what I've seen and stays there. And then this guy just hooks right in, just snaps in. It's from the videos I've seen, so it looks really cool. So there's that. Looks like I've got a couple of mounting screws. I guess one for the bottom, one for the top. And they actually gave me a screwdriver. Okay, that's nice. Oh, and I think they also, as I drop everything, they give you an extra giant mounting plate. So I'm hoping when I take hers off, there's no holes, so I can just mount this really flush and nice and clean. But if you can't, it looks like you can mount this on there and then have this big thing to cover any holes you might have. But I'm going to try to avoid using that, and just hopefully that's all I need. And hopefully there's no holes. So that's what's in the box. It looks pretty simple enough. Okay, so here's her thermostat I need to go pull off. But before I do, there's a cool thing they showed in the video, and I had to go find this. In the instructions here, there's a nice little sticker book, just in case you need it. Because someone could wire your thing funny. So, you know, it's just, you can put these on your yellow and your green wires and wire them up correctly. You know, just in case someone wired it wrong, it's probably really good to use that. And I probably will use it just to be anal. So we usually pop up. I already popped hers off pretty quickly. And you can see on the back, hers are pretty easy. So I got white, yellow, green, and red. That's what she has connected. So it's pretty simple. So I'll just disconnect those. Now, well, before I do that, you can see down here, W, white, they've already got it marked down here. Y, yellow, G, green, R, red. So they put this together correctly. Someone could put a different color in there, and they could have rewired the whole house wrong. But you probably want to keep consistent with whatever is actually on the device. This one is simple. White is white, yellow is yellow. Green is green, and red is red. So I'll just pull those off. Drop stuff. And then I'll pull her plate off. I found out this actually pulls out and has a Phillips on the other side. That's kind of cool. And look at this, I may have to use the giant plate because there's a lot of stuff here. I don't think it's going to cover very well. That goes all off. And then all I've got to do is to put in this guy. You know, if it was going to cover a simple area, which looks like it's not now because it's kind of big, this is what you do. You put your wires through the middle, and they give you a couple of screws to mount it. And actually, they're a little overzealous here because they actually put a bubble in here So they have a level in there, so you can get it actually pretty level. But just go ahead and get the first one in. And they will screw into the wall. And I have a feeling I'm going to have to redo this because I have to put the bigger one in. Hitting the stud there. Anyway, let me get those in. I'll stop the recording now and I'll get those in and we'll come right back. Okay, there's a stud back there, so I actually had to go drill in and then put those in, so not too bad. But then here, it's pretty simple. You can go, this was yellow, it's going to go to yellow 1. You just wire it up. And then green in this case, there's a green. Just push that in. Push it in. Red, you can go on their site and say this is going to go to this RH over here. There we go, and then white goes to white 1, I believe. Yeah. And I gotta cram all this stuff way back in there again. Good enough. And then at this point, if life was good and I didn't have all this junk around here, you can just take this and slap it on. And you make sure the nest is at the top, because you can see it actually connects right here. And so it should just snap right on. There we go. And then I had to go turn the power on, which looks like I have some power. And then we get going. But for me, I need to take this off right now, because I got to install the bigger one so I can cover up this hole. So I'll get that figured out next. Okay, so now I've got the bigger plate. And luckily, it looks like it's not too bad. So you just have to take, if you're like me and you got this big hideous spot, just kind of take this nest and just kind of hooks, it's not hooking on, but it kind of has a little snug spot there. And then run all the wires through. Now, this is just, if you paint your house, take your outlets off, take your thermostat off, move things. Because, Lord, this stuff happens. Anyway, now, the good and the bad of this is I still have a little bit of white on either side, so it's a little annoying, but I'm very close. So, well, no one wants to watch me screw things in, but basically that's it. You get it lined up real nice. If you have to, I already drilled some drill holes, and then get that put in. So, okay, so now I've got it rewired. I've got the plate on here, and everything yellow, yellow, green, green, all that fun stuff. And so now, you can see here's the plug-in. You just got to plug it in, which I had done before, so it was kind of telling me to reattach it. I've also went back to my breaker box and turned my AC back on. So now, I guess I can take this sticker off. It'll start to step through a installation process, I guess. Hopefully. Unless I messed it up. Guess I had to reboot. Just thinking. It's snapped in there. It's good. In theory. I messed the process up by plugging it in and replugging it. Okay, try that again. Because when I first plugged it in, it was starting to boot up, but it was showing the home screen and started to roll things through, but we weren't ready yet, so I had to pull it. So I probably got into a weird state now. Well, let's give it a few minutes and see if it starts up again so we can start this whole process again. So, okay, I went and attached this to my computer. If you notice, there's a little USB port back here. So I attached it, and the home screen came on, it came back on, and now it's back to this state, and it's blinking. So, hopefully now it'll just magically work, right? Okay, you're restarting again. maybe I just have to let it restart. Of course, you would think it'd restart real quick. We're on there. But I got no blinking, no nothing. Okay, I found something. Apparently this whole thing's a button. So I just pressed the entire thing in for about 10 seconds, and it looks like it rebooted. So I think we are good to go, although I think I might have messed it up a little bit because, oh no, there we go. Okay, so good. I was hoping we'd have some things, so can I, oh, that's kind of cool. So do yes and press the whole thing, okay. Internet, so we need to connect this to our Wi-Fi network. Connect, see everyone around here. So choose your Wi-Fi network and start entering your password, which I am totally going to blank out later because, you know, I don't need to see my password. It was kind of cool. Okay, so I'll enter the password in and we'll get in that in a second. Okay, so I got my password in there and there's a little checkbox here. So I'll just checkbox it. And it's connecting to our Wi-Fi network. Let's see if it works. It's online. Continue. Oh, we probably got to update some firmware. Okay, we got to set up my location. Okay. And, oh wait. Already got that set up. I think I went back one accidentally. Okay. So I think he probably just wants my address, right? So your location. Okay. No. I'm in Asia, that's it, right? North America. Why don't they just let me do a zip? Oh, I guess. Okay, there we go. So. Oh, duh. There we go. Spin it. Done. It's a single family multi-apartment condo. I guess we're in a condo, right? Yeah, that'll work. Where is your thermostat? It is in. It's kind of. I don't know, near the kitchen, I guess? Or would say a hallway. It's not a hallway, sure. Hallway. Heating and cooling. Are you a Nest Pro? I do not. I'm a homeowner. Equipment detection. Oh, this makes sure it's wired correctly because it detects it. So, and that's what we did. So, looks good. I have a heating and a cooling and a fan. Good. What is your fuel source for your heating? It's gas here, right? Yeah. Wait. Is it? I think it is. I guess I can change it later. We got forced air. Temperature. Should Nest begin by heating or cooling? It's summertime, so let's do cooling. What are the lowest and highest temperatures you'd like when you are away? I don't know, I'm away. Oh, we got a little green leaf that shows you that you're not saving power. I'm away. About 82, I guess I'll deal with that later. I need to fix my heat. The heat, I think I clicked the button too quick because I don't want it to be off. Oh, change, there we go. Because here, mess it up again. Change. And I messed it up another time. There we go. We don't want frozen pipes, do we? Oh, big old leaf again. Let's go 60 and see what that does. Done. System test. It does. Your system is ready to test. You can test it now or test it later. Test it now. Let's test the cooling. Oh, I just heard the AC unit come on. I just heard it come on, so I'll just say done. Oh, now it's turned off. Test the fan. guess I could go test the vents, but I'm just going to claim it to be good. I guess I can taste the heating, but I really don't want to do that. Oh, okay, we don't want to test the heating because it's hot out. Okay, done. And then hit continue. Need some time to calibrate. Finish. There we go. So we'll finish. And now I can set the temperature. Cool set to 75. Start in 1 minute and 44 seconds. So I guess it needs to calibrate. Maybe I'll come back and record in a little bit, but I think that's it for now. We'll see what it does. Then I need to actually connect it to a iPhone app, but I'll do that in a little bit. But let's shut it up for now and come back in 1.5 minutes, I guess. Okay, so it finally got through that calibration, and so now it's detecting it's 80 degrees, yes, right here, and it's cooling to 75, and I heard the AC kick on, so it's doing its job. Now, my wife's been watching me do this, and she went, oh, I didn't realize it was that easy. So this is not a really hard project to do, because they've got it all really professionally done for you. So it's really brain dead simple. And so I can click on this as a whole button, and now I got other settings. So obviously it's calling home to the internet. It found out that today, right now, it's 87 degrees outside in Aurora. And so it can use those predictions, I guess, because it's supposed to be smart, right? I don't know what I can do here, Aurora. Oh, I can say if I'm home or away. Oh, that's nice. I guess you set your away, what temperatures you want for your away, and then it's going to respect that. And if you say, hey, I'm away, either remotely or through here, it'll do it. So it's kind of cool. And then settings, it's probably, I have to figure out so. Oh, I can lock it from my kids. There you go. If you don't want people messing with your stuff. Oh, there's my away. It's set to 60 degrees, the coldest it'll get, and 82 is the, if the heater will go up to 60 degrees if I'm away, and the AC will go down to 82 if I'm away. In essence, I have no idea what that is. Oh, brightness, I can change. Oh, I can change it from Fahrenheit to Celsius. Okay, so we can do a cool card. There's the Nest account. I think I need to set that up in a bit, but not at the moment. I think I need to go online and set up a Nest account, which will give me an entry key. Then I can enter the entry key and connect them up, but I'm not going to do that right this moment. Oh, stop. Not that. Okay, how do I get out of here? Oh, there we go. Back to normal. And then I think I prefer to use an iPad or the website to set a schedule. But here, I guess there's a schedule here, and I can start. There we go. I can set a schedule here. Okay, so I can set a schedule when I want the AC to go on and off, but I'm not going to do that right now because I don't want to use this interface. But it's nice to know you could. Let's see what else we got. Energy. Yesterday, no usage. Oh, is this going to tell me Nest needs more time to report energy usage? Oh, that's kind of cool. So hopefully give me some information. Okay, well right now we'll let it cool, and I'll try to get a Nest iPhone app going and get it connected so I can actually talk to this and set up a schedule or figure it out. But also, I think this thing is, from my understanding, is smart enough so I can start tweaking it back and forth. It'll learn my habits. And hopefully it would create a schedule for me, I think. But I'm not absolutely sure on that. But I think that's what if it doesn't, they should do that because it seems rather simple. But, okay, it's working. Life is good. Just need to get the iPhone/web app working for it. Okay, so now I need to get it connected to the web app or even the iPhone app. And so, well, first, a couple cool things. When you walk by the Nest, it turns on. It's got like some proximity sensor, which is kind of cool. Otherwise, it turns off. So it's kind of nice when you walk by, it's always on. So what you got to do is you need to get like this one-time code that you can use. So let's see, you can click this, and you get all the tools here, and you go to Settings. And then you click on that. And then you start scrolling through all these guys, and there's a... Nope, I went too far. Nest account. So what you do is you click on Nest account, and you get an entry key. So you just press that, and it actually talks to their servers. It'll send you, I guess, a one-time key. So you write this down and connect it up. So it's as simple as that. So actually I did this a couple of times, and every single time it gave me a different key. So it makes me think it's just a one-time key. So get your key, write it down, and then now you can put it in your iPhone, or in my case I'm doing right now, the web app. Okay, now that I have the Nest connected, I wanted to see if I get the applications going. So I searched for web app, and I guess there is hopefully a web app, because I could see me using that versus using the iPhone or something. So I'm going to go here and sign up and see what I can do. So I'll click on sign up, enter some information, and give myself a password. And sign up. Of course, it may create an account, but I probably have to connect it to the Nest, I would imagine. Agree to the terms and services. Of course, always read over the terms and services, so because they're always full of weird things. But for me, I'm going to agree like most folks. Okay, I'll hit agree, and I'll read over those later. Okay, and they sent me a verification. So let me go log into my mail and see what it does. It's probably just a verification email. It's not going to be smart enough to talk to my Nest. I mean, it's on my network, but that would seem weird. A little slow. Okay, it's just generic verification. So click here just to verify your email. So now it should be verified. Now we do. Okay, your email has been verified. What do you want to do next? Control your Nest. Okay. Okay, cool. Went to the next step. So back here, home.nest.com, and continue. What's called home. Real complicated. I'll put my address in here. Okay, next. Home setup. Okay. Do you want this home to use phone location for HomeAway Assist? Oh, helps your Nest product know whether you're home or away. Not for me. Because we've got a family going. If you were single, that might make more sense. Okay, we could share our Nest. I don't want to do that quite yet, so I'll say not now. And I guess I have the temperature locally, my address, but now I need to add a product. That makes sense to me. And I want to add, of course, thermostat. But I've already installed the thermostat, so I need to connect them up, I guess. So I've already done this. I mean, the thermostat's connected. So click next. Next to thermostat. Okay. I've already set it up. Okay, find the 7-digit entry code. Go to the settings on your thermostat, choose Nest account, and then get the entry key. So let me go do that. Let me go to the Nest and get that done. Okay, so now I've got my code, so I can just enter it in here. Oh. Let's see if it takes it. It's connecting. I got some jumbled words. It does not like it. Okay, let me go again. So what I think what happened is I think this is my fault. So when I got the key, I hit done. And I think when you hit done, that means the key is no longer valid. So I'm going to go back downstairs and do it again, and I'm going to get the key, but I won't hit done. I think that's what my problem here. So let me go do that. So when you do it, get the key, don't hit done. Never mind, I didn't go downstairs. I just clicked a button here, and apparently the error was not an error. Or it just was confused. I don't know. So it looks like I have access to it, and I can see it. So there's my... Cool. So now it's connected. I can look at its history. I think from this web app I control it. There's my energy usage. So I have to learn what all these tools do. But as a test, I'll bump it down to 80. Oh. Bump it down to 80 just for an even. Come on. And I think that should change it. So if I go downstairs right now and look at a recording, if I go check it out, I think it will be at 80 degrees. So looks like I have control. I can probably do schedules from here. So let me go record that and see what's going on. Okay, so it works. I came back downstairs. I set it to 80 on the web app, and now it's 80. So I got the connection. So hey, it's working. So let me bump this back down here to... I'll go a little lower than we were. We were at 75. Let me bump it down to 73, just to confirm that it actually changed. So now I'll go back to the web app and record that and kind of end it on that note. So we're not ending yet. I'll go look at the web app again and make sure it's all working. So cool, it's connected to the web app. Okay, so we can see I changed the temperature and I went back upstairs here and I can see now it is 73 degrees and I can change it again here. I wonder if I can do it this way. Nope, I just have to do it that way. Okay. On another note, I tried to hook it into my mother-in-law's iPhone. I downloaded the app, and I thought I could get another one-time key, but it looks like I only get one connected one-time key, and so now that Nest is associated with my account, and I think I need to add her as a user on this account. So I'll figure that out. I might make another video on that. But for now, I'll leave it at that. So we've got the Nest installed. It's controlling things pretty good. We haven't done any fancy schedules. We put it on 75, and we left it that way for the last week and a half. I've been kind of busy trying to get this video done and with work and everything. So, and even at that, it seems, without doing any fancy schedule, it seems to have done a much better job keeping the temperature correct and kind of evening things out for the day. Maybe it's just in my head, but I would say without even doing fancy schedules, it seems to have done a better job. So, well, I think the Nest is a hit. I think it's going to be really nice. We like it so far. So, cool. And I guess that is it for this video. That's how you install a Nest and kind of get it connected up and working. Nothing fancy, just the basics. Thanks for watching. I hope you liked the video. If you did, please give it a like. To subscribe, just click the subscribe button. Also, you can follow me on Twitter under the handle @whiteboardcoder.com. View any code I may have thrown up as a gist at GitHub under the username PatmanDenver, or check out my blog site at whiteboardcoder.com.